Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Top Split, Season 8, Round 2 of Wheel-to-Wheel Racing. We are over in the beautiful Italian island of Sardinia, the Road Track B here for some Group 3 action tonight. First round of Group 3 here at in this 8th season of Wheel-to-Wheel Racing. Joining me tonight in the commentary box is Zudi. Zudi, welcome back again, buddy.
Thank you, Untouchables, and thank you so much. It's great to be back, great to be commentating Top Split, guys. Watching the aliens of Wheel-to-Wheel battle out tonight, so I'm really excited to see what crazy times these guys are going to do tonight. And of course, we've got the man, the legend, the man, the owner, one and only, Spy Moves on visuals. Spy Moves, say g'day.
Hey boys, how we doing?
Not too bad. Looking forward to this lovely, awesome race for tonight, that's for sure.
Sounds like we're back in.
This is Top Split tonight, guys. The 13 fastest drivers of wheel-to-wheel racing here, burning some rubber around Sardinia. We are just going to be running a little bit late tonight, guys. Just had to do a quick lobby reboot. Wouldn't be a wheel-to-wheel race without a bit of GT shenanigans. But I think this gives us a chance for Zed, if you want to take us through the race format for round 2 tonight.
So race format for round 2. So it's two. So the first 2 races are both 11 laps. It's pure out sprint race. Where the guys do not have to worry about fuel and only have to worry about tyre management. And of course, the second and third races are reverse grid. The third race is going to be a 23-out enduro race where people have to start thinking about fuel and tyres when to do that switch over. I know that these boys have been doing heaps of practice tonight with trying to find out that delta between where the old softs go off and then mediums kick in. So it's going to be an interesting strategy play to see what the boys do.
Yeah, so we're a couple of minutes away from kicking off tonight. Zudi, do you want to give us your thoughts on who to look out for, or who's the dark horse, and what sort of action we could expect on track tonight?
Look, it's going to be interesting. You've got people, the usual people you have to watch out for. You have Adam, Pure Axle, and Apex Humper. All of them been doing absolutely blistering times, and with all of them driving different cars. Except for only Apex and Adam in the Jag, with Pure Axle absolutely bumping it in that Lancer. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Especially that Lancer's not very fast down the front straight compared to the Jag.
Yes, look, the Jaguars' car of choice this season by the looks of it, with a lot of teams picking Jaguar up to drive this season. You're not wrong, Adam V, one to watch out for in that Jaguar there. You've also got Pure Axle as well, keeping Adam V hot on his heels. You've also got Apex Humper as well, who would look to find all the Apexes around here and then some more. Jonesy and Lowside in the Hyundai, which I've heard over the week, are fairly fast in the corners, so it's hard to pick. And the talent that we have going at the moment, you could say anyone could win this at the moment.
Exactly, and we talk about back to the Jag. Like, it's, out of the 13 boys that are running tonight, like 4 of them are using the Jag, and then you've got the teammates in the left in that Hyundai Excel or the Genesis, with everyone else having a mix up between Vantage, the M3, the Go Pony Club, and the Vantage with Tombo. So it's very interesting.
Also got Lily in the Toyota Supra as well. I would probably say that Pure Axle in the Lance is probably the outside choice here for car, as we're going into qualifying now, so this is where the fastest laps will be set for the night.
So you guys, sorry to ask, is it glitching for you guys a little bit on screen?
Slightly a little bit. It's not too much. a little bit glitching here and there, but it seems like he's just traveling it back up.
Alrighty, anyway, we're off.
So, Untouchables, what do you think is the what do you think quality lap's going to be? What do you think the fastest lap we're going to see tonight?
Look, I've seen Stefko throw down a couple of 17s, so I wouldn't be surprised if most of these drivers, if not all of these drivers, can throw down a 17 as their quality lap. So a high 17 or a low 18 would probably be your fastest lap tonight if you're qualifying. It's just a matter of if you can find that bit of clean track, because it is a small track in the racing that tonight. So traffic will play a bit of an issue here for some of the guys that are a little bit faster than some of the others. But 17 is going to be my pole. 17.4 I'm going to pick tonight. Z, what about you?
I think the 17.4 is definitely on the cards at the moment. While my lobby's actually, my screen's a little bit glitching at the moment, so it's going to be hard for me to commentate what's actually going on at the moment. But yeah, I think a 17.4, 17.3 through the fast boys like Apex and Pure Axel, they've been throwing it down, and so did Adam. I think I've seen Adam do a 17.7, something like that. So it's going to be absolutely insane to see what these boys are going to be doing tonight.
Yeah, most of these drivers should get about 2 or 3 laps under their belt tonight, so we'll have about 1 or 2 bankers and then go into a really good hot lap there. But these guys, all 3 laps will be hot laps.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, jeez. Touchy, you gotta do the commentating about like who's got the fastest lap, because my, of course, GT Sport's glitching on me at the moment. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's glitching for all of us a bit at the moment.
Oh, jeez, it wouldn't be a stream without glitching at all.
Okay.
Coming through the second sector at the moment, most of the drivers making their way through early, a little bit wide on the gravel, but looks like the unofficial 8th team of the Little World will be only express for Shands and Rexy. They'll be the first drivers that cross the line. They'll be setting banker laps tonight, so let's see what Shands can get down. Shands sets a 17.9, Rexy an 18.3, Adam a 17.9, Jonesy a 17.9, Stefko an 18.1. There's a 20 there by what's that for 20 there?
Oh, low side.
Low side comes up with the goods at the moment, a 17.888. That is insane. But I think it was one of the biggest things. Captain's right at the back with no traffic. So I think they're at the moment tripping over each other and are not getting the max and having that wash, I believe. Like, it just seems like Captain has that thing on rails at the moment.
Good work from Jonesy up in 3rd there, and Shands in 4th. Damn.
So tight, like top 4 split by 1/10 of a second.
Jonesy's gone wide.
Yeah, that's his lap gone for him. He's behind Stefko now, so he'll have a nice little total race with his 3rd lap. But
Purax is pulling to the side. I think Purax is lining up for one. Oh no, who's that? Somebody was.
It's a top 4 at the moment, only separated by about a 10th of a second with the whole field. About 2.4 at the moment. That's a little bit unrepresentative at the moment. We always get to set a decent lap, but expect to see him do that now.
So Pure Axel in the Mitsubishi this season, that's actually really cool to see, man. I love this car. This was, I think, my season 4 choice. Awesome car to drive. Not that quick down the straights, but yeah, it'd be good to see what he can do with it.
Oh, boys, there you go. You got Adam V10, a 17.6.
Oh, crap.
What the hell is
Nice.
that guy on at the moment? Does he have jets at the back of his car? That is absolutely insane.
We're going to have to get the stewards to do some post-race scrutineering, I think, fine moves.
Someone's just had a spin.
It is. That would be Rexy.
Shans.
Oh, Rexy or
Rexy.
Shane?
Oh, Rexy, was it?
Yeah, it was Rexy.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
See if I can bring up a replay on what happened there. So here he is. He's coming down that back straight.
Oh, I know.
He's got the right hand.
As well.
Rexy's right hander into the sand, and yeah, that's just put him into a spin. Ah well, quality done.
An 18.3 is only good enough for 10th for Rex. That's
And Apex number went off as well.
Sandro up into second with a 17.8 in that not Lexus Alfa Romeo. So your top three at the moment, well, your top three for race one, Adam V gets the pole position, K Zandro second place in the Lexus, and third goes to Captain Lowside in the Hyundai Genesis, 2/10 off of Adam V. So
Far out. What a absolute cracker of a qualifier. So we've got Adam V on pole with Kazadro, Lowside, Sefco, Jonesy, Shans, Zuzu, Pure Axel, Apex, Tombo, Rexy, and Sulad rounding out the boys.
the crazy thing is 8/10, first to 13th.
I think we should jump on board with
Lights on, 3 lights, 4
Zuzu.
lights, 5
in
lights.
P6. P7, sorry.
And we're green for race one here at Sardinia.
What a start.
Adam
Zuzu.
V with the launch. Steph go around the
Absolutely.
outside of KZ. Looks like he's going to take second. There's 2-3 wide in the back there. Low side gets the move done on Stefko, so that'll bring Stefko back and forth. Touches the gravel bit on exit there. But Linus Stern looks like for most of the field, and they're clean through the first couple of corners. Pure Axel taking a move down the inside of Jonesy. Jonesy's going to have the inside for the next corner here, so look for Pure Axel to settle into 8th. Although the banking will favour him, they're still side by side going down the hill. We're going to have to sort it out soon because this next corner isn't 2x2.
As you get Jonesy,
Jonesy gets ahead.
Jonesy gets ahead, yeah. It's very damn just pushing.
They finally sorted themselves out. It only took them nearly the whole lap.
But Adam V looks to be just pulling away there out in the distance.
He's 8/10 just as good at the moment over K Zadro. Low side in third, Steph going fourth there. Someone a little bit squirmily out of the final corner. That is Jonesy again, so he's going to lose out to Pure Axel. Shans as well. Even Tombo might have get the move, but looks like Tombo's probably going to be a little bit too far back. Having said that, they're 3 wide going to turn 2.
Yeah, crazy.
Tombo
Shans right in the middle of that.
and Rexy's going to take advantage of that as well. That's Rexy up in 10th. And Jonesy, your biggest loser out of that one.
Rex having a look on the inside, and Rexy gets it done.
You.
Jeez, what a move! That showing that beamer, that thing's great under brakes, and just moving that doing that move over Tombo.
Yeah, the BMWs the last few seasons weren't the favour of choice in the league, but it looks like BAP has sort of changed that. BMW's back in to favour a little bit.
And also, you got to take Rexy did run the Rexy and Chance both ran the BMWs in season 6, so they're actually a bit ahead of it the other boys with having that previous experience. Ooh, and Pedro runs wide.
KZ did go wide there. Does he pick up a penalty? He has.
Yes, he does. And so does Lowside.
Oh, you're right. Oh man, that's unfortunate.
And that's going to bring Stefko up into second. That's going to slide Apex up with him as well. So Stefko and Apex number is second and third place at the moment. So it's a Jaguar 1, 2, 3.
Adam absolutely running away with it. It just shows you if you're battling in a pack, the lead player is just going to run away with it.
But I mean, we've come to expect this from Adam B over the last season. So it's just. It's hard to say it with the drivers we've got in this lobby. He's got a league of their own. So we see Pure Axel and Zuzu.
Oh,
on side
Pure
by
Axel.
side. Pure
Yeah,
Axel
Zuzu-
thinks better of it.
Again, I think it's just the power of that Jag. I think Pure Axel has to wait. Zuzu's just too the power of the Jag and the acceleration. Oh, as Captain picks up a little grass and opens the door to Zuzu coming down. So watch down in turn 1 in the next lap where Zuzu might make his move because everyone's so bunched up. Oh, Zuzu touches the car as well.
Bit of a drift into the final corner. That's not going to help him on corner exit.
Yeah, Pure Axel's gone through.
Yeah.
He's going to have to run here, but will he have the power advantage? Zuzu is holding line astern with him. You've got the two Pony Express cars behind working together with each other.
Wow, that Lancer on brakes is just phenomenal. Brakes about 10 meters deeper into that corner and
Defco drops a position from KZ, so Seth goes down to 4th. Low side also showing the nose as well, but thinks better of it. And so far, 4 laps in, Adam V's your fastest lap for 18.5 at the moment, so can anyone catch up to Adam? Can anyone stop Adam?
I don't think so. Adam is just gone. I think this battling and those small mistakes that everyone's doing behind Adam, from Apex through to KZ, Captain, Stefco, it's just those little small mistakes. It's just letting Adam slowly run away with it. But like, look, you've got the whole rest of the pack running line to stern, ready to pounce on any small mistakes.
See,
Zuzu's run right again. Zuzu has one right again. He's going to pick up another half-a-second penalty. Just waiting for it to pop up. There he goes. Yep, Zuzu's picked up that half-a-second penalty, running off as he crosses the start-finish line. So it's going to drop him past Rexy as well.
Yeah, see, that's one thing I've sort of noticed in this race already. We're 5 laps in, and there's already there's 3 different races going on. Adam Lee's just running his own race up in the lead. Then you've got about 3 seconds back to the following drivers: Apex Humpard, you've got KZ, DJ Stefco, Captain Lowside, Pure Axel, Chance GT, Rex Buckingham, and Zuzu are in that next battle pack. So that's 2nd to 9th. You then got another 2 seconds back to Suit Lad, who I believe is the only MR car in this lobby tonight in that Porsche. So Suit Lad's got a lot of work to do with that Porsche tonight. So
Oiley's off! Oiley's off! Can we get a replay on that there on 13th there?
Yeah, sure. Here we go.
Yeah,
Let's see what's.
Oiley was in that last pack as well.
Yep. Missed the brakes by the looks of it, into the sand.
Yeah, as I was saying before, Suit Lad, Tombo, Jonesy and Oiley were that last battle pack there. And it looks like Oiley's just struggling for tyres at the moment. He's just gone off again. So wouldn't be surprised to see if Oiley does a jump to the pit here, get some fresh rubber and see if he can try and pull any sort of fastest lap away from Adam V.
It's hard to say, especially with the worn tyres at the moment. It's hard to pull off a fastest lap unless you're in slip. But with the tyre wear on, it's going to be difficult.
Oiley's continued on, so Oiley's looking like he's trying to fight back some lost time there. So he's looking at the overall picture rather than just small games on the fastest lap. But yeah, the battle's on here for the couple of podium positions here. They've all sort of just settled down a little bit, running line astern. And Rex Buckingham has gone wide and off the track.
Yeah, I thought I saw something back there. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's jump on board with Rexy. So yeah, it's the same spot, this right hand. Everyone seems to be going a bit wide there. It's done the same thing Oiley has, and yeah, just ended up in the sand.
Yeah, so one thing I've noticed about that turn into the corner, you cut the curb just a little bit too much, and the
Here we go, low side. Boys, low side, making a move for 4th.
Yeah, and Mate gets it done. Gets it.
Steph goes fighting it, touches the ground a little bit, so he will lose out
bringing
there.
Pure Axel as well. Pirax has got the inside coming into this braking zone here. Yeah, and gets
Slots
done.
in. Man, Mitsubishi's great at that. Give it an inch, man. It'll just slip through any gap.
Alright, how do these boys do it? Absolutely insane.
But yeah, just coming up to this next corner here, you'll notice that kind of curbing a bit too much on the inside there. It will just lift the front end of the car a little bit and sort of just drag it wide out into the gravel. And with no grass there, it's
who was that? KZ went sideways. He's gonna lose a spot here.
Oh, Captain's not showing any rooms on the inside there.
Oh.
He has the over.
They're almost three wide. This brings Stefko in for a good run onto the straight.
Oh, I think we have to jump on with Shans there. Shans is going in prime position behind
Stefko's got two
everyone.
positions back. He's going to go around.
Oh, who's going around the outside?
Stefko.
Stefko.
Stefko back in the.
Breaking Captain on the inside. What's
Four
going on?
wide.
Oh, that's a mess.
Holy crap, and they're still going 2 by 2. It is on for that third place. No one's giving it an absolute inch. Will Captain come through? Captain's got Pirax has got at the inside coming into this corner. It is on for young and old.
And Piraxel makes position. So Piraxel up into third. Captain Moside in fourth, and I think KZ is going to be holding on for the rest of the race. He's been
Oh man.
I think we have to save that for the end of year highlights. That was insane. And it also it's bringing back Zuzu into the mix as well. So Zuzu is bringing Suit Lad as well. So that battling has brought in the rest of the back of the field.
You've got 5 drivers fighting for the last spot in the podium.
Oh, someone's around! Kadesu he is around! Catches the grass. Can we get a replay? I'm pretty sure he caught his back right tyre. Catches the grass on the braking and just sends him around.
Just want to see if Lowside here gets the lead on Piraxel down the straight. It's pulled up.
No, Piraxel
Lowside around the outside.
Not going to happen. So sorry, who was the replay for?
It was for KZ.
KZ back in 12th. Yeah, let's bring it up. Here we go. So he's coming around that one of those last corners towards the back, towards the straight, clips the grass and just spins.
Yeah, you're not going to get too much traction on the grass here. Any sort of game full stop. So pushing the boundaries of the track just a little bit too wide there, KZ. And in a lobby like this, it's going to cost you positions hand over fist.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Just wondering, with all this battling we've seen for third position, this is going to invite the Div 2 guys who will be racing later on tonight, or the Split 2 guys, this is going to invite them into some healthy points if they can run a clean race later on tonight, which will be streamed after the top split.
Well, you have to think about it. It's not just the Div 2 boys, it's also E-League as well. So you've got like people who've been running stupidly fast times down in E-League. So you've got Dale in Div 2, Split 2 in that freaking Ferrari. As we look at Pirax having a look.
Oh, wow. Lowside gets it done.
And then Pirax
just pure pace.
Gives a bit of much of a hurry up, but gets it done. I don't think he would have liked that with Jackson coming around the outside and getting into the first corner like that. Well, yeah, back to the previous point, you've got to watch out for the Div 2 guys. So you've got like people like Dale in Split 2, and then in E-League you've got like Z, Figo, Showman, who have also been running fast times. So, watch out for a top 5 finish one of those boys as well.
Yeah, I'll be racing. I think you and me, ZD, will be racing later on tonight. We're going to be holding on for dear life.
Yeah,
try and keep up with some of those boys later on tonight. So you were saying fine moves?
Oh, we got Piraxel right on the tail of Lowside, and we've got Shans there in the background making up some ground on Stefko.
And then you've got a change for 7th place where Sidlake got past Zuzu as well. So it's on for young and old, but we'll see the speed differential versus that Porsche versus the Jaguar. the other front straight.
Tombo's doing well in ninth place at the moment.
I think we should jump on for a pure axle and low side again. Pure is in that slip coming into turn 1.
Just
Pure
can't seem to. Yeah, it's so
Round the
tough.
outside.
Oh, around the outside? Are you serious? Damn!
Low side
Not
gives him
quite.
a small
Wow.
nudge. There's a small nudge into the gravel there from low side. So defending this position for dear life there, Captain Low side. Is Pure actually going to have the tyres to get this move done?
I think it's more. It's not the tyres you have to worry about. I think it's the pace. I don't know the Excel is a bit faster
Final
than what
lap.
I thought. Final lap. You know, just quickly, Adam's lead's just dropped just a little bit. Is now down to 2.8 seconds, but been holding for the last couple of seconds over Apex Humper.
Pure Axel's looking here. He's looking inside late move.
Thinks better of it, but it's got to hold. That Lancer just holds mid-quarter speed. That is insane, that vehicle.
Yeah, that
It is
sort
good.
of corner
It is
there.
good.
You
I don't
gotta
think he's going
watch
to hold
it.
it, though. I do not think he's going
Jump
to
up
hold
front.
it.
Adam V takes the win. Apex in
Lance's got
second.
the run. Lance's got the run.
Oh,
Low side
nah.
doesn't leave in
No,
the
it doesn't.
room.
It
Not
just doesn't have
quite.
the grunt. Does not have the grunt. Captain, Pure Axel, Steph Coach, Shans, Suit Lad, Zuzu, Tombo, good recovery. Rexy, unfortunate there. Kazedra, another one, just mistakes. Jonesy, watch out for race soon. He's going to be up there. And unfortunately, Oil, just dirt dropping it there and losing out. Unfortunately, in I think that was lap 7 where he dirt dropped it. So that's unfortunate with Oil. But watch out for him for race 2 with reverse grid coming up. Can I put up a little show? Oil, get it a bit sideways for us. Probably not watching the stream. Is he going to do the goat flick? Well, let's think about it. Yeah, here we go. Thank you, Mr. Oil.
It's not going to do him any favours in the overall time, but I'm pretty sure he isn't worried too much about that. Race 1 will be the drop there for Oily.
Yeah, I think so. But like with Adam running away from that pole position, and you know you have to put hats off to Apex Humper from 9th to 2nd. What a race after a very disappointing qualifying. With Captain and Pure Axel battling out for 3rd and 4th there. So what a race for showing what is yet to come. But 14:36. I've seen some of the E-League guys and Mr. Dale, or ZD2 as I like to call him, pull up those times. So you could be looking for a top split time for Dale or even G-Man. So watch out for the Golden Mullet, who's actually streaming at the moment. So if you want to go on to Wayne Greening, G-Man's actually streaming his the E-Lobby race. So it'll be interesting to see what those boys are doing back there. Interesting. Well, I'm pretty sure G would have. I'm pretty sure G would have taken out race 1 there. I just want to see this on G's team as well. Looks like the E-League for all you guys have pictures at the moment. So it's not GT Sport without their glitches.
Yeah, Wheel-to-Wheel Racing slowly but surely killing off GT Sport for GT7.
Yeah, Pure Axel said, give me more horsepower, please. But I don't know, you got to think about it. Mid-quarter speed or more horsepower. What do you want? Probably for this track, definitely that more horsepower. But like, it'll be interesting to see when we go to the enduros, how Pure Axel holds up.
Yeah, look, race 2 with the reverse grid. You got Oily's going to lead the field off here for the second race. It's going to be a bit more chaotic here, a bit more hectic. Watch to see a bit more 3 wides into turn 1. This one. And look to see Adam V, Pure Axel, Apex Humper both get the elbows out here to try and get through the field as fast as they can.
Oh, what an exciting race! So, but you have to watch out for those fast-moving Jags. Like, watch out for like Adam in the back of the pack, Apex Humper, Zuzu. Like those things rocket off the line compared to the rest of the guys. So watch them just come through the pack. So turn one is going to be on for young and old.
Just before we kick off race 2, I've got a message here from Stefko, and DJ Stefko is celebrating an anniversary tonight with Mrs. Stefko. So congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Stefko for the anniversary. Very lucky to have the missus letting him race tonight. Although being in a lockdown, I'm sure there's not too much more they can do. So congratulations to those guys.
Well, isn't that a great anniversary night? You know, Mrs. Stefko letting Mr. Stefko do his thing. You know, I think that's very, with her potentially, giving him a lovely meal and maybe even a massage so he can just relax during, these longer races.
Bring the grapes as he needs them.
I hope Mrs. Stefko's not listening in because I feel like I've got a pan or a shoe coming my way very shortly.
How's Mrs. Fine Moves when you're racing Fine Moves?
Oh well, my racing life is non-existent at the moment, so yeah, I'm doing the stream. She's cool. The boys are asleep, so we're just taking some time out while we can.
The question is, when is Baby Moves going to be in top split? That is the question. Maybe another year? Maybe another year?
Give him at least a year, I'd say. It's got to reach the pedals first.
We're gonna have a battle of the babies because you've got Squidlet.
Rexy's got a kid.
Rexy, you got Smurf as well, his granddaughters. We could have a little baby showdown very shortly. Anyway, beginning of race 2. The reverse grid is gonna have Oil at front with Jonesy and Kazadro.
Yeah, KZ's up here as well, so I'd look to see KZ maybe build a gap if he can get the car launched off the grid here as well.
Who do we jump on with? I think we should jump on with Zuzu in 6. That, again, fast-moving Jag. Zuzu and Tombo.
Lights on, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights out and away they go for race 2. DJ Stefko with the launch. Jonesy Oswald gets a good launch, and KZ down the middle as well, getting a big push by Rex. They're too wide again, and looks like KZ is going to make the corner here, and KZ leading the field. Jonesy in second place and Rex Buckingham in third. So guys with a bit of bad luck in race 1, they're definitely making up for lost time here in race 2.
Yeah, it's
gonna be exciting up the back of the pack here as low side, Adam V, Pure Axel make their way through.
Yeah, all the usual fast guys, especially with Apex Humper and Adam V both in Jag. So it'll be interesting to see, where that battling goes, and also Adam is trying to knock off Pure Axel at that top spot for this season as well. So it'll be interesting to see.
They're going too wide, and Adam V's looking to make the move down the inside. He gets the move done. So Adam, they're actually going 2 by 2.
Can we get a replay of that? Oil's just dropped from P3 to last place. Can we get a replay on that?
Yeah, just give us a sec. Alrighty, here we go. Let's jump on board with Oily. He's coming around a left-hander. Oh no, he's clipped the sand. Yeah, bad luck, Oily.
Top 3 at the moment, still KZ, Jonesy, and Rex Buckingham. They've got a nice little lead here from Stefko in 4th place. About 1.5 seconds here. Tombo looking down the inside of Zuzu. Bit of contact there. Tombo's going to get the third. Zuzu's going to have the inside line there. And
then Tombo's going to lose out because you've got Suit Lag and you've got GT Shant and everyone lining up behind that little battle group.
I think Tombo benefited there from the camber of the corner, so he was able to hold a little bit more speed around the outside. Suitler down the inside. They're 2-3 wide again going to this corner. You've got real fast guys really looking to get through, and they're 4 wide there for a second there. And Lowside, the biggest winner now.
Adam loses out there, and yeah, Captain's coming through now. Pure Axel's getting bumped around, so it is on.
And Oiley's able to keep in with those guys at the moment, so expect to see Oiley just be dragged along by those fast forwards. We'll see Rex and James are side by side. Rex is going to look around the outside. That's not going to work, so he pulls back in on Jonesy, and then they just run line astern. And Steph goes now broken off from both Zuzu and Suitlad, and he's looking to join the trio up the front here. And again, race 2, we can see that 2 or 3 different battle packs are just sort of forming themselves out here. The faster guys, the guys that are being able to run their own lines and run their own races, sort of breaking away. You've got the rest of the pack just sort of slumming each other down.
Yeah, it seems like because they're so evenly matched, they just can't get a clean pass. It's just they're waiting for someone to make a mistake, and then that's when they're all passing. GT Shad, whoa, in the back of Rexy. Back some Tombo, sorry. So, wow, it is on for pretty much P5 all the way to last place.
And the interesting thing here to note at the moment, the fast 4, that is Adam V, Captain Lowside, Pure Axel, and Apex Hunter. They all haven't really made too many gains to the field here so far, so they're still languishing back in 9, 10, 11, and 12 respectively. So that's an interesting thing to note here.
Oh, as we look at Tombo looking at the inside of Suitlag and just pulls it up nicely there for P6, but Suitlag holding it outside, but it's going to lose out where Tombo's going to have the inside. But you got GT Shans behind, also waiting for a mistake there. GT Shans looks to the inside,
makes 3 wide.
Oh, thinks better of it.
And they still get through, all facing the right way. And Suitlag again is going to lose out here. Tombo up into 6th place. This is a good race here from Tombo in that Aston.
Mrs. Stefco, thank you for the shout out, boys. He better win or he's in trouble. What she said is being said, boys, on the YouTube there. So there you go, Stefco, you better win from your lovely missus or the boss of the family.
Steph goes in prime position here at the moment. He's about half a second behind Rex here in that BMW, so he'll get a nice toe down the front straight here. Whether Rex is going to give him the position as Jonesy gets himself a half-second penalty on corner exit. Rex is trying to get any sort of slip that Jones has got, but Jones is going to fall down to 4th here. Steph go up into 3rd.
Maybe it looks like those wishes from Mrs. Stefco is actually making Stefco work a little bit harder. So yeah, we might see him battling for first place very shortly. As we go back through the pack there, I think, we've got, so we'll just quickly go through it. So we've got Casadro, a 1 second lead over Rexy through DJ Skepo, about half a second behind, Jonesy half a second behind that, and then Zuzu 1.2 seconds behind Jonesy, Tombo about 1 second behind Zuzu, and then you got Suitlad, Shaz GT, Captain Lowside, Adam B10, Pure Axel, Apex Humper, and Oily rounding out. So it's just an absolute train from P6 onwards.
See, your thoughts and opinions on this, and probably I'll take your thoughts as well, finals. This race be frustrating. Guys like Adam V and Apex Hunter would usually be running clean and in front, being stuck towards the back of the pack and not being able to make an overtake.
I think this is always a reverse grid to race 2. It's one of those races where if you're fast and closely matched between your competitors, it's one of them where you just hope that the train's keeping up with your normal race pace, whatever that may be, so you can just still make good, decent points. And then if you're
around the outside of Adam V, can he hold the line?
He's bringing in Apex Humper as well.
Pure Axel a bit late in the brakes there. That's going to let Apex go for a move around the inside. Tombo's just lost 2 positions there. Fine moves just up ahead. And he's got other side down the inside. He's going to have Adam V down the inside as well. So Tombo's losing out big time here after he was up in 6th place there and leading the train for one moment.
Just going to get hung out. Yeah, he got hung out by Pure Axel as well. Just forced him onto the dirt. And, I'll leave that one up to the stewards because that looked like a bit of a late dive there by Pure Axel. But yeah, we'll see what Tombo says.
Apex here as well. Oh, Apex in the grass. No.
So Tombo 6th place down to 12.
So back up front, KZ killing it, doing a great job.
Yeah,
Rexy not too far behind.
Just holding that 1 second lead, but DJ Skepko coming out very close behind that big bumper of the M6 there. So we'll look out for the move in turn 1 in for lap 8. I think if he gets a good run out of that final S-bend coming down to the main straight, you might see DJ Skepko in P2.
Oh, I'll tell you what, low side, Pure Axel, Adam V, man, going at it. They're all just slowly coming through the pack. And this is the time where everyone's tyres are just starting to die off a bit, so...
Yeah, lap 7, already halfway through lap 7 at the moment. After seeing Adam V being about 2 or 3 seconds ahead of the field in race 1, it's very surprising for me to see him stuck in 10th spot.
To be honest, I'm not surprised. I to be honest, it's not surprising to see these guys are so evenly matched at this round.
It's side and Pure Axel dishing out a bit of on-track.
Turn 1. I reckon we should jump on with Adam there. It is on for young and old. So you've got
man, low side lost a few positions there.
Yeah, I was on
a bit of a
side, dishing out a little bit of on-track contact there. So I think
is that Apex with a? Wait, who was that?
That was Apex. That was Apex
with a
one side. It's that
Apex
Jag.
came flying through.
It's that Jag. It's just absolutely fast down the front straight. It is just kills it. Oh, and Pure Axel not giving any room to Adam. Adam's going to get frustrated. I think Adam is not going to be liking Pure Axel just squeezing him here and there.
This is the point I've been trying to make this race. Like Adam V is down in 9th and 10th spot at the moment. Having to battle those guys. He's not being able to run his own race. He's not being able to run his own lines. This would be frustrating him immensely and compromising any sort of points that he could be earning this race.
And I like to report, Mr. Stefko has got up to 2nd place.
I have a feeling this might have. I think Adam Pure Axel was redressing possibly low side, maybe because he's dropped back behind him now. And it looked like there may have been a bit of contact.
But again, last lap, low side was driving into the side door of Pure Axel there coming the last few corners. So I think these 3 drivers are sort of
Captain looking on the inside of Adam.
Jump on each other's nerves a little bit here as they squabble for the last few positions of the last few laps. And Adam V was sideways there into turn 1.
Some great driving though.
Some side by side. Pure Axel having a look in, out, doesn't think better of it. Captain holding that inside line. Holy crap! It is on for young old. Adam with the inside line now. Pure Axel just giving him a bit of room so he can make it a better run. Adam gets through. Captain lets it on. Pure Axel looks inside, trying to do the under-over on low side. And Apex have behind them, just waiting to pounce, flashing the lights, saying, "Hey guys, I'm here, I'm ready to go."
Now there's 4 drivers at the moment. Fuel's not that big an issue, but Apex Humper's got the most fuel out of these guys at the moment.
Rexy's off. Can we get a replay of that? Rexy has done... Oh, and Shan's got off as well. Can we get a replay of that?
Oh no, Shans is off right in the apex of the final corner and everyone's going to fly past.
Yeah, we'll jump on with Shans and see what happened. So he would have been behind Rexy's incident ahead. So we're on board with Shans at the moment. You can see Rexy ahead. He's coming... He's coming up behind him, but he's just gone wide himself. And unfortunately, yeah. Bad luck, guys.
Rexy hasn't continued on here, so whether he's just going to take a couple of lap penalty loss here, start from the front of the grid for race 3.
All that battling, Pure Axel has been overtaken by Apex Humper, but it's still not over yet. They're still fighting for P8. They're going side by side, coming down turn 5 there. Coming down side, Pure Axel trying to squeeze. Apex Humper trying to squeeze Pure Axel side by side, so it's going to be last of the late breakers coming in here. They break. Tombo's having a look at the inside. Apex just gets it done.
Oh, Apex got wide.
Tombo into the back of Apex there, gave him a bit of a push. Now we've got an interesting scenario here. We've got Supla leading Adam V. Team orders come into play here, and will Adam V get a clean pass, and will Supla play the Bottas role here for Big Warsaw in the last few
I think he's gonna. Oh no, he's bump drafting him.
I think that's the way to do it. Come in and see if he can get on the brakes. You've got a fast-moving Captain Low Side. Captain looking at the inside. Oh, Captain! Let's get half side by side. Oh wait, we've got yellow flags. Who's up? We've got yellow flags. We've got Jonesy around.
Jonesy's around.
Can we get a jump on that? Jonesy from
Where is he? What position's he in?
P10 now.
P10.
P4 right behind Zuzu.
Yeah, let's go to a quick replay there. See what happened. Just missed it. Sorry guys, but he's into the grass.
Unlucky for Jonesy. Jonesy was running nicely up at the pack with Zuzu and just drops it there, unfortunately.
Adam V still pushing Suit Ladder ahead.
And with all that excitement, we're actually on the final laps, coming through into the last sector of the final lap. Holy crap. It's been so much excitement. So as we go to the front, we've got Casadro, a 3-second lead over Mr. Anniversary himself in P2, and Zuzu running out in the top 3. Sulad potentially could be holding off the team race. Adam with Captain there in P6. Pure Axel in P7. Apex Humper trying to get it done, and just as gets it done on the line. 7/1000 of a second over Pure Axel. What a move by Apex Humper. The Tombo P9. Jonesy unfortunately bins it on the last lap. Shans unfortunately again binned it on the second last lap. Oil coming through, and then Rexy rounding out the top split guys. Holy crap! I think I need a drink to that, boys. That was a race and a wow!
And Rex Buckingham finishing strong there on race 2. But KZ, Stefko, Zuzu, that's your podium for race 2. In the top split.
Oh, what a race. So much excitement. I just lost track of time. Lost track of where we were. It was just excitement all the way up and down the field.
Zeddy, I don't blame you one bit, man, because you got, the fastest 4 drivers of this split stuck down the bottom of the field. We're always having to look down towards the bottom of the field there, keep an eye on those guys, whilst also looking at the drivers up the front breaking away. But some surprise results there for race 2. A real mixed bag going into race 3.
Yeah, it's hard to say what happened there. That was insane, to say the least.
Looking at the reverse grid for race 3, and it looks like it's going to be advantaged Adam, who finished in front of the low side Apex Humper and Pure Axel. So Adam's going to get a nice clean, or hopefully he's going to get a nice clean run here for race 3.
Yeah. And just a quick update on the E-League Gold Lobby guys. We've got race 2. So G took out race 1, and they're on lap 6 halfway through, about to cross the line for the beginning of lap 7. And you've got G-Man in 5th. You've got Tate in 1st. followed by Figo, Showman, Exo, and Flossie, and then some of the new boys afterwards. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where that overall race time pops those guys.
Yeah, nice. Flossie's in fourth, is he?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, right. He's on the controller, isn't he, at the moment?
Yes, he's on the control at the moment. No, actually, I think he's using one leg. I think he's using.
Really?
Yeah. So he's doing what I did in the end of season 6 with that one leg.
Oh yeah, with your soccer injury.
I still can't believe I did that with my left leg. That was hilarious.
Yeah, that A-League race is going to be exciting. The third race with the amount of variance in speed between the top and the bottom of the field there. So that race 3 will be interesting to see the results come through later on in the week.
Wow, what a time. Again, a very another competitive time. Not as fast as race 1, but you know, a 14:41, that's still very, very quick time for 11 lapper. So yeah, that's going to be very competitive. But it's going to be interesting to see. So going through reverse grid where you've got Oily starting, you've got Rexy starting on pole with Oil, Shand, the Genesis, and then Tombo. And then you're going to have the fast guys afterwards. So you're going to have Apex Humper in that Jag from P7. So watch out. I think he's going to be potentially, if he starts on the softs, potentially P2 by first corner, because that's just how that launches. But and then you got Adam. You're gonna have, and then Zuzu, DJ Skefcode, and then of course reverse grid. You're gonna have Cassandra.
Let's just quickly roll through, see who's on what tyres for the start of this race. Looks like Oily's going to be starting on the softs. KZ's on the mediums. Adam V's on the mediums. Low side's burning up his mediums as well. Stefco's on mediums as well. Tombo's on softs. Suit Lad's on mediums. Pure Axle's on mediums. Shan's GT is also on the softs, and that's it so far. So we're just waiting for.
Some boys are playing a bit. Some boys are playing a little bit of chicken actually. They don't want to jump on. They don't want to reveal their hands.
Sazidi, race 3 will require a pit stop for tyres and a bit of fuel as well. So, what do you think the strategy is for race 3, mate?
It's hard to say. I think, you know, it's a combination of, like, do you want to... It depends on how fast you've been practicing on your mediums. Now, I know a lot of these guys should be running about 19s on their mediums. So it really depends. Like, if you want that awesome start, you have to start on the softs, gap the field, and then jump on the medium. So, again, and also it depends on what stage you run. I know someone like me who can't really get the same tire life out of these alien guys here. You know, they're probably going to be running potentially 10 laps on their mediums and then jumping into the softs and running the last 13 laps on the softs. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what each of them do.
And transit time in the pit lane is about 30 seconds, I believe, from testing.
It's about 30 seconds, but if you're someone like... if you're someone in the Air RX Vision, you know, that thing has so much power yet does not drink any fuel. So, you know, they'll be making massive gains over the overall time. So watch out for people like Smurf coming through to having a really good race 3 time.
Yeah, maybe Fimos can give us a bit of an idea of how thirsty the Lancer is once race 3 starts. Rex, Oily, and Shand, your top 3 here for race 3.
I think we should jump on with Pure Axle, because Pure Axle is on mediums.
And the lights are on. We've got 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Final time, lights out, and away we go. And Apex Humper gets an amazing launch off the line. They're going 3 wide behind Rexy already, with Shan's GT trying to hold off Apex. Apex looking down the inside, doesn't get the move done there. Jonesy trying to get around the outside of Shan's. But Shan's GT and Rex Buckingham getting the start here in the final race and leading the field with Jonesy in 3rd, Apex in 4th, and Tombo in 5th position.
The top 3 guys on racing softs, and then you've got Apex Humper on mediums, Tombo on racing softs, Captain on mediums, Pure Axle on mediums, Oil on mediums, Stepcoat on mediums, Adam on mediums, Kizedra on mediums, Suit Lab, and Zuzu all on mediums. So the top three minus Tombo are
Three
all
of the
softs.
So 3 of the 4 drivers who are on softs round out you. Yeah, so all 4 of the soft runners are in the top 5 at the moment. Apex scoring that fourth place at the moment.
So fuel saving. But what do? I know if you're on the softs, you have to go for it. Like it's just all or nothing. But if you're someone like Pure Axle, are you just fuel saving at the moment? Are you like 5 minutes you race with these guys? Are you flicking fuel strategy at the moment? Are you kind of running it like on 2 or 3 down the front straight just to save those little milliliters here and there, or you just
I think
and as Tombo makes the moves, just showing the difference between softs and mediums, Tombo making the move over Apex Humper for that Peoples is just the top 4 guys are all on racing soft, and with Apex Humper starting the train on the racing medium. So it'll be interesting to see when those racing medium guys jump in and jump on the softs and run the sprint to the end.
these are soft guys now really need to make hay and gap the field now, because they're going to be running their longest stint here first, and generally in GT sport you want to be on the faster tyre for as long as possible. Looks like Pure Axle, Captain and Apex Humper have gotten through the field again and are leading the way. Adam B in down in 10th spot here, so he's lost a little bit of space, or he's lost a little bit of time to the 3 faster guys. Split. Oily looks like he's having a half decent place at the moment, 9th place. He'll be looking to have a decent one.
Sorry to jump in there, touch it, but it's battle for 5th. Captain, Axel, and Apex Humper all over each other, just not giving any room. It's actually just bunching it up. So pretty much from 5th all the way to forming a little bit of a train here. Oh, they're looking at the inside. 3 wide. Does it make it stick? Captain. Oh, DJ Skeppo now in the back mini sprint. So his Pure Axle didn't get hung out to dry. Nope. DJ Skeppo thinking better of it and just hanging back. What? This is. Yeah. Yeah, he just got ahead, just and no, that's right, just dropping here. Wow.
Pure Axle hunting for that Apex is slipstream there down the straight. Bit of a weaving going on there, so drivers have to keep an eye on that as they go into the race and into the braking zones, as they all bunch up there into the first corner. A couple of bumpers being tapped and tape being scratched off here. Lowside looking down the inside.
Gives Apex Humping a little bit of a touch there in the grid, but thinks Berabin breaks out, gives him back the lead. So yeah, it is on. I hate to be the engineer of these guys racing in real life. Like that front bumper will be flapping on for dear life at the moment with the amount of touching that's going on.
Medium runners don't need this little bit of squabbling, because they're just going to let these drivers on softs just drive away, as we see Pure Axle and Apex going side by side again up the hill. Lowside trying to sneak down the middle there, but he's going to look for the cutback here.
Gets
like
it
Lowside's going to have
done.
to move down the inside, so Lowside up into 6th place.
What a move from Lowside. I wonder if this little battling between Lowside and Pure Axle is just going to release Apex Humper.
It is, and it's just going to slow the other medium runners down. As you can see, the gap at the moment between Apex and Tombo is about 4 seconds at the moment. Probably want to, the softer guys probably want to push a little bit harder, try and push that gap out a little bit more, but we can definitely see the separation between two tyre components at the moment. And Worley just runs a little bit wide in the background there.
Ooh,
Gives
put that on
Adam
the background. So we got
position. KZ was a little bit sideways coming out of the corner as well.
yeah, just caught a bit of the grass and just lost it a little bit there. Unlucky for Kazadro.
Zoo and Super running up the last few positions.
It just shows a bit of a clean air. So Apex Humper with a bit of a clean air actually pulls 1 second off his best lap. So it just shows you once you're not squabbling against each other and get some clean air, you actually can do some decent times. So Apex Humper's going to be straight into the 19s here because he's just not battling with Captain and Pure Axel, but he's dragging the rest of the guys on because I think those three guys are going to be doing 19s now because they've all been released.
It doesn't look like Apex is doing much fuel saving at the moment.
Oh, Purex having a look at the inside of Captain. Bit side by side contact.
Purex was down the inside, gets the move done. Stefko in 8th place still has about a quarter of a tank of fuel left, so he's the top few runners. He looks like he's the best of the bunch. The BMW is leading the field at the moment. Rex and Shans. Out of the soft runners, they look to have the best fuel at the moment. Jones is sort of matching Shan's GT at the moment, and Tombo being a little bit thirsty in that V12 there, so he'll have to look at either short shifting it a little bit more or...
I think you have to watch out for someone like Zuzu. Zuzu's got, even though he's in last place, he is fuel saving like a mofo at the moment, and he could easily jump a lot of the guys in front of him. Just by he's got easily about 10 litres of fuel compared to the rest of them. So watch out for Zuzu to come up behind these guys, to come just leaps over these guys in the pits.
And that's the benefit of being able to just to be able to follow someone in these races where fuel's a bit of a factor, because you can just let the slip carry you forward. You can roll off the throttle a little bit earlier, you can run the brake a little bit longer, save the fuel, save the tyres, and you're still running just as fast as what you would be when you're out on your own. It looks like
yeah, definitely.
bit of a net code push there from Adam V onto the corner of Stefko. Nothing happened with those, so we're all facing forward, but we can see KZ, Suitlad early, and Zoo just dropping off at the back here and just making that third pack here at the moment. Only trying to get down the inside of Suitlad. That doesn't happen, and that just invites Zuzu all the way back right up to these three guys. KZ's now
I know, I saw that as well. That's what kind of got me interested. It was at the beginning of the lap 1.7 seconds, so it's made over a second in that lap, which is ridiculous.
Pure Axel's got the fuel advantage over Apex at the moment, so that Mitsubishi, it's running its fuel quite efficiently at the moment.
Yeah, but Apex Humper is Pure Axel is just short shift mapping, while Apex Humper is still revving it out like it's no tomorrow.
And just note the gap again. The gap between Tombo and Apex still sitting at about 4.7, 4.8 seconds. So the guys on softs that will start to slow down a little bit and fall back into the clutches of what the medium guys are doing. Albeit though, they're all still running 1 minute 19, which is absolute fire in terms of pace at the moment.
I think the crossover is starting to happen because gap from Apex Humper to first place, which is Rexy at the moment, has just started coming down. So at the beginning of this lap, it was 7 seconds from Rexy, who's in third place, to Apex Humper, who's in fifth, and now it's down to 6.8. So that's these guys, or 6.7 as they cross the line. So these guys in fifth on medium are slowly crawling back time.
And now's the sort of the time I would start to see some of the medium runners come in, get rid of their mediums and jump onto the softs towards the end of the race. The next couple of laps you should see those guys start to come in. Oily has fallen off the back of the field, so it looks like he's had a bit of a moment on the lap. So bad news for race goes to bad to worse for Oily tonight. So we'll just be looking to salvage whatever points he can, and looking forward to the next round.
Yeah, that's right. It's a long season. You drop 4 rounds, so this is definitely one of those rounds where Oil will definitely drop.
And just while we've got a bit of a lull in the action at the moment, round 3 is the first of our 1 hour endurers here at W2W for season 8, and it'll be the little Toyota 86s again. Those little remnant of a car causing.
That's a Zuka.
Yes, Suzuka full circuit. The full circuit of Suzuka. That'll be a 1 hour race, which I think is about 35, 40 odd laps. So that'll be 40 laps of bumper-to-bumper action next week here at Waterville.
The update on Ely, guys, it looks like Flossie came from second last to first in race 2 in Ely. So congratulations there, Ecto Flossie. Absolutely murdering and showing these fast guys. If you get a bit of clean space, you actually can go from second last to first. What a race. 2 great races going on.
Just checking the tyres for the soft runners. Tombos are the worst.
Apex Humper making the move on Apex Humper there, coming in absolutely better on brakes.
It doesn't look like too many people are saving fuel. Tombos at a quarter of a tank. Beamers are still out in front, the best on the fuel at the moment. They're about a third of a tank. Jones is again about a quarter of a tank. Pure Axle is probably the best of the medium runners with about a third of a tank.
Apex Humper is here.
Apex Humper is in on lap 10.
Apex Humper, DJ Scarecrow, Adam V10, and Kezadro. I think it's going to be very close coming out. Just having a look at the fuel burn, I believe Apex Humper is just potentially going to get picked by those boys in there just because it has to take on a little bit more fuel. Pure Axel staying out, Captain staying out, Shitlad staying out, and Zuzu all staying out as well. So potentially maybe running one more lap longer and then jumping into the pits. So there you go. So DJ's death code doing the just getting out in front of Adam V10 and Apex Humper with Casadro behind.
Adam V's pace on the softs though is absolutely lightning from race 1. So Stefko's got all the work here to keep Adam V behind him. And just to give you an idea, Apex was the worst on fuel burn from those 4 guys. He had about 28 litres left in the tank. He's about 10 litres short of the rest of the field that went in with him.
So you've got Tombo in the pits, Jonesy in the pits, Captain in the pits now, Zuzu coming into the pits as well. 2 lads staying out. So you've got the 2 leaders. So you've got you got the ponies up in front, 1 and 2, Rexy and Shans. Then you got Pure Axel, 6 seconds behind them. 2 lads who has not made a stop, and Oil in My Blood. So the top 5 have not made a stop.
And Just for reference again there, Tombo was the worst on fuel.
Well, what happened to... Did Captain just come into the pits? Yeah, Captain just come to the pits, and Captain's just popped up behind Apex Humper and P7 and Zuzu as well. Behind
Captain
those
in the
boys.
pits, got rid of his mediums, and with about 35 litres still on board, so he's come out about a second behind Apex.
The winner of these... so yeah, Rex
Ponies
is in,
are in.
Sheldon, the ponies are in together.
Same fuel, pretty much.
Pure Axle in as well. Suit Lad, I think Suit Lad might be thinking about it coming in. No, Suit Lad stays out. Suit Lad's going for another lap on those mediums. That is an interesting strategy done by Suit Lad.
That Porsche is good.
And Oil's running long as well. Oil is running long. Interesting.
And I've got to say, the BMWs have jumped Jonesy by quite a margin. They've jumped Pure Axle by quite a margin.
Adam V10 coming on the inside of Tombo and picks it up. Great move there for P7. Looking on the inside, so you've got Tombo hanging out wide. And Apex up all over there. Wants that. He wants to take over 3 I think Adam B was redressing the move on Tombo. I think it was just a little bit side to side contact. The overlap wasn't there on the turn in, and then just allowed Zebro and Apex on the fair play by Adam.
I'm going to say, I'm impressed by these two BMWs at the moment. They've run the longest. They're on the mediums now for about 10 or so laps, and they've jumped the field by quite a margin. Jonesy's about 4 seconds behind them, and Pure Axle, who's the first of the medium runners, is about probably another 4.5 seconds, 5 seconds behind them at the moment. So, yeah, that's quite surprising there.
Great under, hats off to him, consistently running the 19th, just showing that, if you run consistent, especially in race 3, you absolutely will gap the rest of the field.
Yeah, we're just waiting on Oily now to come into the pits, whoops, and Suit Lad's been jumped by the field. Let's say their Suit must have made a bit of ground, but he's been jumped, unfortunately. Oiler's going to be the last of your stoppers here. He's running really long. This means that he can push really hard on the softs towards the end of his stint now. But the two BMWs have got a nice healthy lead over Pure Axle and Jonesy in 4th and 5th. And then again, Jonesy's got about 2 seconds from Apex up in 6th. And Adam V with that redress is back down in 10th. He's got low side up behind him, and he's got KZ, Tombo, and Stefko to try and get past.
Does Oil know where the pits are? I'm curious. Does Oil know where the pits are? Is he using his magicianship and actually just reducing oil and petrol for that car? Like, he has not pitted. It's just insane what times he's running.
He's in the Supra, 15 laps in on medium, so he has to come in this lap. Otherwise he'll be out of fuel. Tyres have seen much better days. He won't have the gap on most of the field to make any positions in the pit stops, but he's let the two BMWs through. He hasn't fought them too hard, which is fair play to early.
I think this is the perfect time that we say a quick shout out to our sponsors, Races. Thank you so much for being on board with us once again. Future Clothing, always a pleasure getting those. Future Clothing, next level racing as well. Thank you so much for being on board with us.
Tombo's just gone wide on the grass there. He's lost it. He's lost it coming out of the final corner.
Yeah, unlucky for Tombo there. Oh, wow.
4 litres left in that little Supra. He'll be way down the field here.
Apex up all over the back of Jones. Jonesy's trying his best, and this is medium versus softs at the moment. So Jonesy running long on the softs to begin with, and he's got Apex Humper on the worn softs. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. He did.
Yeah,
He absolutely did.
Pure Axel came in, I think it was lap 11, and he had about 23 litres left on his fuel tank, so...
Apex Humper... Yeah. Oh, Jonesy runs a little bit right.
Adam V came in on lap 10 with about 40 litres.
So Jonesy running a little bit wide and picking up a penalty. It's just dropping places now. It's going to probably drop behind Kazadro. Now with his team boss, Kazadro having a look at the inside there. Little touch, but yeah, gives the position to Jonesy. So yeah, good racing boys.
KZ looking for the undercut here into the next turn. Shows the face of the car, doesn't get the move done though. That just invites Adam V right up to the bumper queue. But yeah, Adam V, after showing some aligning pace in race 1, race 2 and race 3 just haven't gone his way.
And Pure Axel's hunting down those ponies. I think it's pony season in Pure Axel. We've got both of them in his sights and running 8 teams to catch up to these two in P1 and P2. Yeah, nearly 2 seconds time difference between those the ponies versus Pure Axel. So watch for Pure Axel to goal these up and sit them out. Pure Axel's
just
in
on board with Pure Axel at the moment.
Have a look at the inside. I think he's going to get it done easy. He gets it done. Shan's not even going to fight for that position. Let's Pure Axel through.
That's softs versus mediums right there, and I think the softs prevailed. Next up is Rex Buckingham in the second of the Pony Express cars, about 7/10. Back those two guys at the moment.
I think it's going to be the same treatment. I don't think Rex is going to put up much of a fight. I think he's just going to look at the long race and going, yep, Pure Axel is on softs. He's been running, he's been watching that gap getting smaller and smaller and just be like, yep, roll on through.
Yeah, that is the joy of virtual racing. While you may be racing in different splits every Sunday night, the real race is against the clock. And those that focus on the race against the clock rather than the race against the people in the lobby will definitely prevail and will definitely earn more points compared to the drivers around them that focus on the lobby wins.
The grip difference, just looking at Pure Axel under acceleration, just absolutely gaps Rexy everywhere.
Rexy covers the inside there. He's not going to make it easy for Pure Axel here, but around the outside, Pure Axel is right there.
Rexy?
Late break around the outside, and the Mitsubishi's just got it. The tyres.
Yeah, tyres just show. Rexy just not giving me an easy pass. It's not as easy as what Shans did. Probably thinking better of it towards the end of the that lap. He's going, yeah, give it to him eventually.
I mean, you can't make it too easy.
Again, you said you're racing against the clock, right? So then, do you just like, all right, boys, you can have it and just forget about it and just let them have position?
Well, at least he wasn't holding him up through the corners. It was down the straight a little bit of fun little bit of antics there from Rex. Wouldn't expect anything less from him.
Yeah, definitely. Now the question is Apex Humper low side and DJ Skepper going to catch up to the ponies? Is it going to be a little bit of pony hunting at the moment for the rest of the field?
I think Apex and the low side have probably the best chance of catching up to the ponies. There's about 4 or 5 laps left to go in this race. I don't know about Stefko though. KZ is definitely way too far back. Adam V is down in 8th spot. That just shocks me. You're a season. Finals, you could put yourself into Adam V's shoes here for a couple of seconds. What would you be thinking? What would you be saying to yourself after such a dominant race 1 win and then races 2 and 3 just not going to plan?
You just think to yourself, hey, it's a long season, you know, we dropped 4 rounds, this is probably one of the high chances that this round was going to be dropped.
Just having a look, Apex is only about 1.2 behind Shands, and usually that doesn't look like it's closed up too much, so those Beamers really showing some pace on the mediums there. I'm not so certain that the soft runners of Apex and Captain can catch up to the 2 Beamers.
I think they can. Yeah. So, and also Apex Humper also made 0.7 that last lap over those 2. So yeah, he's definitely. He's just having. It's just at the moment. It's just been this round. He's just been struggling to get the moves done. So it'll be interesting to see where he gets to pick these guys off.
The 2 Beamers just shown perfect teamwork this season, or perfect teamwork and just working together, pushing each other up, and going for the points rather than for the lobby wins.
Well, again, these guys have worked. Like were in the season 6 winning team. So Shans and in these cars as well. So Shans and Rexy know how each other race, and they've been in these cars. So yeah, wouldn't be surprised if they're helping each other out right now.
Jump on board with Apex here, coming up the hill into turn 1. Shans looking around the outside. I think that's a bit of a mistake there from Shans.
I think it's a bit of a wall. I think it was a bit of a wall.
The door late on Apex, and Apex is having none of it. We're going to bump door to door around here through the next corner. That just invites the low side into this battle. And the 2 pony cars, the Pony Express has been broken up.
Yeah, I think so. Shan's just slipped on through. But like, I think, you know, with Shan's doing that, it's actually giving a bit of breathing space for Rexy to take out 2nd position there.
And low side looking around the inside, doesn't get the move done there. Shans is also looking down the inside of Apex, but that move wasn't on as well. And looks like Rexy's got the fuel, or Rexy and Shans have the fuel over both Apex and low side. Both Apex and low side starting to flash red here.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of fuel. It's going to be a bit of touch and go with Apex up with that fuel.
I think Rexy's got it here for 2nd. I'm placing my bet now. Rexy's got it here for 2nd place.
Yeah, Apex.
I don't think Apex is going to have the pace to catch up to Rexy. And low side trying to make a move down the inside of Shans again into turn 1. A bit of contact there, and the move isn't stuck. And Adam B has made the move past KZ, so that brings Adam into the 7th spot. But he'll be a little bit lower than what he would like to the race 3 tonight.
I'm just looking at the fuel burn. It's awfully tight. Like, Apex Hunter he's running on an oily rag at the moment. He is absolutely...
Down the inside, low side, down the inside of Shansu T gets the move done.
He actually a bit sideways as well, so he's opened the door to Apex Hunter coming into the last race, so it's on for second place as well.
Who's going to have the drive out of the final corner here and go to the front and give Pure Axel his congratulations for winning the final race here tonight for round 2 at Sardinia. And Rexy goes down the inside. Apex doesn't get the drive in the front. Rexy's going to take second. Apex in third. Low side gets fourth. Rounding out the top 5 goes to Shans GT.
Apex Humper, I'm pretty had a little bird on the line. I think he ran
out. And Zuzu ran out of fuel. Ran out of fuel coming to the line. Drops a position to Jonesy. Just caught that as I was running through the field, and Tombo, it looks like he's also run out of fuel going over the line.
And Oily again, goat flick. I didn't think I thought second for the goat flick. So Oil, but disappointing round this one to round out the top split guys. What a round! What a race! Congratulations to Pure Axel. They're coming through, picking the right strategy. Coming from 6 to come and taking out the race and win. Again, great strategy by the ponies with Rexy P2 and Apex Humper P3. So great racing, boys.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one there, ZD. I didn't expect too much from the Mitsubishi tonight, but that was a really good race from Pure Axel, especially in race 3 for him to have such a commanding lead. About 4 seconds there over Rex for second place. So well done to Pure Axel for the final race win. And I think now we get our last words for tonight. So ZD, who are you going to give your driver of the day performance to so far for the top split?
Driver of the day. That is a hard one. I'm actually going to give it to the Pure Axel, finishing strong at every race throughout 3 races, and then taking out the race win, showing that sometimes the slowest car down the front straight is could be the best one around the corners. So definitely, Pure Axel, congratulations! You have my round best driver for this round. What do you think, Antechi?
I'm gonna have to give it to Stefko, being able to race on anniversary night. I mean, he's a lucky man to have such a loving Mrs. Stefko there. But he all round good performance tonight there from Stefko in the Milo car, showing that the Sunday casuals know how it's done, and show that the Sunday casuals can and will challenge for the championship glory again this season. Fine moves, you want to give us your last words, buddy?
Oh, yeah, I think I'll agree with ZD with his pick. Pure Axel did a pretty good job there in that Mitsubishi, man. That's my favourite car as well. So, yeah, great driving there. And,
only if you went
boys.
Well, massive thanks to our sponsors, Next Level Racing, Pagnigan Advanced Simulations, Future Streetwear down in Melbourne, and Races. Thank you for being on board for us for season 8 and making sure that we can put streams out there and supporting development of us guys. So thank you so much.
Yeah, these streams wouldn't come to fruition without our sponsors. So ZD, thank you for giving our sponsors a shout out. We really are grateful for you guys to sponsor such a grassroots based league that caters for all sorts of drivers. But stick around, because in about half an hour's time, Split 2 will be up and live. I know myself and ZD will be racing tonight, so so stick around, because that'll be up live soon. But next week we're off to Suzuka for the like we said earlier, for the first of the 1 hour enduros for season 8. in the Toyota 86s, so that looks to be a lot of fun.
It will be. So, well, to wrap up this race, thank you for everyone. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe to us on Wheel to Wheel Racing. We're also on Instagram and we're also on Facebook. So if you enjoy our racing, please come. Please like our stuff and support us on those lovely social media platforms. Well, bye, Moose. Thank you so much for visuals once again.
No worries. We'll see you guys all soon in the Div Split 2 race.
Thanks from ZD and Untouchables. Bring us out.